Right. Shalom. Yahawaba Shami Awashai Barakatam to the sincere came around the four corners of the globe. Double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Peace and blessings to the elect of the nation of Israel. Alright, this is Amawan from the Great Millstone camp here in Trinidad. And these Hebrews chapter 12 verse 1, it says, Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. Which is this truth. You understand? Run it with patience, with what? Suffering. Because the word patience means to suffer. You understand? You look it up. It's just an open forum, you know. Run with patience. It comes from the Greek word hypomona. Right? Hypomona.
Strong's G 5281. Hupamane. Hupamane.
Sera Hupamane. Thought I could have pronounced the correct pronunciation. But Hupamane, and it means what? Steadfastness, constancy, endurance. In the New Testament, the characteristic of a man who is not swerved from his deliberate purpose and his loyalty to faith and piety even by the greatest trials and sufferings, alright? With patience, alright? We raise that is set before us, this doctrine, you understand? You have to patiently go through whatever it is the Most High Yahweh Shami Yahushai set before you. You understand? Whatever obstacle he put in front of you, you have to go through it patiently. Go through it patiently. You know, patiently go through it. You understand? And we say lay aside every weight. Lay aside every weight. Everything that have in your mind heavy, put that to the fucking side. You understand? Put it to the side. Just kick that to the fucking side. Kick Satan to the side. And the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us, looking, this is the thing. Looking, this is who we are to look unto. Yahushai, it says, looking unto Yahushai, the author and the finisher of our faith. Yeah, because he started it and he ended it. You understand? He say when he gave up the spirit, he say what? It is finished or it is done. You understand? We believe in him now. And faith in him justifies man. You understand? Faith in Yahushua justifies man. Israelite men, that is. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. Alright? For the joy, for the prize. What was that joy set before him? Let me see. These Psalms chapter 2 and verse 8. I read from verse 7. It says, I will declare the decree. Yahweh hath said unto me, Thou art my son, this day have I begotten thee. Ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance, and the uttermost parts of the earth for thy possession. Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron, thou shalt dash them in pieces like a potter's vessel. You understand? So that was the joy set before him. You understand? They say what? Who for the joy set before him, this is what was promised to him. You understand? The heathen and the uttermost part of the earth for his possession, meaning the whole earth, everything you're going to possess on it. You understand? So that was the joy that was set before him. It says what in Hebrews, going back to it, Hebrews chapter 12 verse 2. It says, looking unto Yahweh Shai, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross. Meaning, let me look up that word. Endured. The same word. The same word. No, the same word. It says hupomona. Hupomono.
Strong's G 5278. Hupamano. Hupamano.
Right? And it says to remain, to tarry behind. To remain, to abide. Not to recede or flee. So he didn't recede or flee from the humiliation of the cross. You understand? To persevere under misfortunes and trials, to hold fast to one's faith in Yahweh Shai, to endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatments. You understand? Hey, yo, look, that's an important thing. To endure, bear bravely and calmly ill treatments. You understand? That's what Yahweh Shai did. That's who we look unto, the author and finisher of our faith, who for the joy that was set before him, the things that was promised to him, that to rule the earth. And then the scripture say, the men of the Lord, alright, the elect, will be joint heirs with Yahweh Shai in the kingdom of heaven. You understand? They're going to be joined unto him. So them also, the servant is not greater than his Lord. If the Lord went through it, the servant had to go through it. And that is just how it is. It gets no way around that. You can't go. You can't be excused if you is the Lord's servant and pardoned from burdens and trials and tribulation. You had to go through it the same way the Lord went through it to be made pure. You understand? We go in the Strong's definition. It says what? Hupomeno. From G2 350 259 and G3306 say to stay under. You understand? To remain, figuratively to undergo. When he underwent what? Hardship, i.e., bear trials, have fortitude, persevere, abide, endure, take patiently, suffer, tarry behind. You understand? So for the joy what Yahweh Shai had before him, because the high nations in subjection under here is a joy. For that joy, he had to endure the cross. Alright? This goes on, despising the shame, and is now, look what Paul goes to say, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of the Most High. For consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest he be wearied and faint in your minds. So this is what Paul is saying. Consider him that endured such contradiction of sinners. How that a contradiction? Because all the man did was good and he received bad faith. You know, if you're doing good, you're supposed to receive good faith. All the man was doing was good. All he did ever in his life was good, and all he received was bad. He suffered all this contradiction of sinners. So you had to think. Paul saying, think about that. Think about he. Think about him. Yes, your mind get weary and you faint and you do something. You say, boy, I don't want to do no part of this again. You can't say that. You can't say that. Well, you don't want to do no part of this again, and it's too hard for you, and the road too hard to walk. The road can't be too hard to walk despite what? Despite what, the road cannot be too hard for you to walk. You understand? The road had to be a plain, straight and narrow road. Even time if you can't even consider, you don't even have thought to leave this. This is it what it is. You understand? This is the truth. This is 100% truth. There's no consideration about it. It's your life. It says, ye have not resisted unto blood, striving against sin. You understand? You didn't resist unto blood. All the hell you're catching, all the trials you're going through, you ain't even fucking blood, your blood ain't spill yet. Your blood ain't even spill yet, fighting against sin. This man blood spill, the man, the gay man piss to drink, or gall, or vinegar as I say. The boys piss, the pierce the man's side, the beat him like a dog. He resisted unto blood fighting against sin. You understand? And suffered what? Contradiction of sinners. Resisting unto blood fighting against sin. But you ain't go through that. I ain't go through that. You understand? So just consider he. When you really think about that, what he went through, and you ain't go through it, you gonna say, nah, boy, no. This thing serious, but you know. Verse 5 says, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children, my son. Despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if he be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? For they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening of the present, for the present seemeth to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless it afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. Understand? So you had to take the chastisement from the Most High. You understand? When the Most High bring it down and you bring down the hammer, take it. So what you go do again? Buck up against the Lord? Your hands too short. You can't fight against the Most High. You understand? Take vengeance into your own hands? That wouldn't make sense either. You can't take vengeance into your own hands. Vengeance belongeth unto Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. You can't try to fight for you. You know? The Lord say, when he chastising you, don't try to fight your way out. Just take your licks. Take your licks and push on. Continue to do the works. Because what you going to say? No chastening of the present seemeth to be joyous but grievous, but afterward it yieldeth the peaceable fruit of righteousness. Alright? It says what? Are we over verse 6? It says, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he had received. If ye endure chastening, if you could take the licks you gain from the Most High, and he hand heavy upon you or hot upon you, but he doesn't beat you until you forget him. He just beat you by measure. You understand? He ain't gonna beat you until you say, boy, F this, boy, this man just beating me too much. You ain't beat your own son until you kill him, so most of them do you that. You give you enough where you can handle. He know your brain could take, you know. Verse 7 it says, if ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. You understand? If you're without chastisement, if you're without licks from your Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you're really a bastard in the eyesight, you know. He don't really have that kind of connection with you to take the wasty time to punish you. So if you're being chastised, say toward Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, you know. If you're being chastised, you understand? Because the Lord will chastise you, you go try you, you go test you, put things in front of you to see how you judge the situation. Try and judge alright, you know. Try and judge alright. If you're judging any situation, you put things in your way to see how you go handle that situation. And if you handle any situation, handle it alright. You understand? But I feel like we'll close off there, you know. This is it's an open forum, you know. I just said I'm gonna read Hebrews 12, try and read through the thing and just tape it and break it down as I go along. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that, hopefully you've been edified, and I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Double honor to the apostles are great, but still not real well, and peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Alright, this is Alma 1, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai Barakatam.